Well, things have came up of what lies beneath the ocean floors. And as you can see here, this is a submarine and some guys in the submarine. I guess they were recording upward to a school of fish. And this thing bumped into their thing, hand visible as you can see. And, you know, this is the front of their submarine. And why did I do this, you may ask? Is because, oh, by the way, I scored an 81 on historical figures. There's some in there I didn't know. But this being said, and stuff like this occurring under the deep blue sea leads me to believe the tunnels beneath us lead to this. And this supposedly is something that was caught under, they were checking out some oil rigs in Texas, I believe. This thing was hovering around, as you can clearly see. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Once again, they assumed this was a jellyfish of some sort. But as you can clearly see, that looks like the friggin', to me, to the aliens on Independence Day. With Will Smith in the movie, what's his name? Damn it. His name, damn you. Will Smith and, I like him too as an actor. I forget his name. But Independence Day. Yeah, that was a screwed up. This thing was seen out near shores of Australia, I believe, or somewhere out there. They're calling it some type of chemical. Due to some chemicals. Jeff Goldblum, Independence Day. That looks like the damn alien head, mind you. Jeff Goldblum, Will Smith. That looks like that big-ass alien head that they captured. And somewhat the arms that come around and kill the scientists there and put their, you know, the arm or tentacle around the throat and make them talk. That's what that reminds me of. They're saying this might be a chemical thing, a nuclear plant that was around the area or something. But it looked like when it was bouncing around in the ocean, that it was breathing in the center there where you can see the bubbles. This is another thing. This was in New York. I covered this creature due to the fact of my other creature videos because of the Littleton, Mass creature I didn't look up. My man Dave from Vermont gave me some info. And then literally went to and found out that, yeah, the Fort Pond in Littleton or Acton was creature that lived in there. So I went and found other creatures because I opened up and sprawled out in the Champlain Lake in New York. This was roaming around near a boat and stuff. And they claimed it to be that creature, serpent. I couldn't get good screenshots. This, mind you, was in a river. Aqua Chigger is the YouTube channel. I mean, this is top 5. This is from Chills himself. Chills, good video maker himself. He narrates stuff. Does what I do pretty much, but he goes through and shows video clips. This is something at the bottom of the river. Leads me to the tunnel of the river where they, the UFO came up out of the river in, Western Mass. Could this be something in the bottom of the river that, let alone, who knows what lurks in the waters? And who knows what comes and tunnels in and out. Them tunnels could lead to the ocean. But yeah, talking about these little river green things looking like alien formed eggs or whatnot. But I don't think they would transform into this out of the water like that. But this is very interesting. This thing is a whole friggin' look like a big, huge, long sausage. Talking about this could be the mouth, and it's how it's breathing through or opening and up and shutting in this area right here. But the thing was moving around. They found it somewhere and brought it to an exploration thing. If you want to check it out, Marine. All in all, wait a minute. Where the hell is this damn video? I'm gonna get the video up. Frick. It should be down. This thing was lurking underneath the waters, and that leads me to the point of the ocean and the abyss that exists and how deep the ocean goes beneath. And they say only 5% of the ocean has been explored. 95%? Yeah, what really lives down that far? This thing washed up on shore, looks like a friggin' pregnant or ate something serpent. Guts, I guess they blurred out there, but as you can see the mouth head there. Serpent type fin, swimming fin. Almost looks like the Loch Ness Monster. A baby, for crying out loud. This guy is talking about this green stuff that was found on the coast of Florida. Whatever the hell that was, of them nasty stuff. This guy here on YouTube channel found this thing, and this thing was cruising along, mind you, at a fast pace. Not speeding, but it was got a good move to it. This damn thing scares me, because this thing has friggin' lights on it, and I took a couple pictures of it. But what started out to be a little shape form right here, as you can see, this little symbol turns out to be this, and this thing comes right up to this camera and has got this string of lights that change colors on it. That's very, very disturbing and scary. I mean, this thing here, something speared this fish, and literally something came along big and ate it. It was longer than that fish, but something had speared this, paralyzed it, and shot by this camera and ate it. Tried getting it, but it was too fast. This is the friggin', this is another thing. I didn't get the top 5 thing, but if you want to look on the Chill's top 5, he's got all these videos if you want to watch it and showing them. This underwater sounds ever heard. Slow down. These sounds are very, very deep, loud, and creatures they're saying that are beneath the ocean too. It only goes to show, once again, the abyss is full of things unknown. And there's a thing called the Bloop. And the blue whale right now is the biggest mammoth or sea creature that friggin' swims the ocean. They're calling this Bloop bigger than that. A friggin' military people. A guy came forth with the story and noticed that this noise this thing made was twice as, bigger, louder than the friggin' blue whale. And it was like 3,000 miles away, and that's how they caught it. So, I mean, that if you want to hear these sounds, you'll have to check them out yourself, but they are very deep, huge, and once again, dealing with underwater sea creatures that who the hell knows exists. But that also determines my thing of thoughts and theories about the underground tunnels, just like right here, whoosh. I took this screenshot because it showed ocean floor and looking like an underground tunnel. So I'm guaranteed that whatever's under there, whether it be a friggin' alien ship as massive as you can think, traveling underneath, or a colonist of aliens, or whatever the hell it may be, or, you know, the mythological sea creatures that Indians have saw millions of years ago them own selves, or thousands of years ago, you know, it all comes back to one thing. And these things, the blooper has been heard once and only in 1997 and never again. But that being said, these other noises could be different forms of it, maybe. Whatever the case may be, there's goddamn something under there, and it's traveling under us. Whether it be a friggin' lost ship, I mean, you know, or a alien ship or alien colonist, whatever the case may be. There's a thing I gotta go over with Dan Aykroyd, too. He came up, all this came up today, so interesting stuff. What is really going on beneath us? And that, like I say, leads to my underground tunnel line that I have under the United States now. It's just obviously getting bigger. So between New York, Massachusetts, and whatever roams up through Canada, and on the, you know, the Vermont, New Hampshire line, like that one creature I talked of Champlain Lake, you can just imagine what really lies beneath the earth. Something always gotta be there to make you stop, think, and wonder. And these noises coming underground, to me, yeah, there they are. They just don't want to emerge yet. But till that next video, I recommend everybody to check these out. Be safe, take care, and always beware. Goddamn, things these days, man, are just getting insane, intense of what is beneath us. Especially these goddamn dreams I've been having of like portholes or something that's been, oh man, I don't know. Something big's gonna happen, I know that. And lately, man, these things to me, going down, going on, whoa. It's like it's coming all together in a puzzle. Unbelievable. Out.